What it do, baby? It's Mabel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a story time for you guys about how I got swindled in Miami. So stay tuned. So this story time takes place when I was 22 years old. I had planned a trip to Miami for my birthday, and I had invited all of my girlfriends, but unfortunately only two were available, named Gigi and Nina. Okay, so Gigi and Nina were my high school best friends. So I was like, listen, we're gonna have fun regardless because I've known these guys for a long time. Okay, so sorry, the fan is blowing, girl, and hair all up in my face. So we get to Miami. The first night, y'all, it's lit. Like, we're having a great time. I'm really excited because it's the first trip I've had on my own as an adult without my family. So I'm like, yo, it's about to be lit. Hey. So, first night is great, no issues, whatever. It was until the second day, okay, that all this nonsense started happening. Okay, so second day we decide to go to South Beach. Okay, so we get to the beach and these two guys approach us. Okay, and y'all, I had already made in my plan, like, we're gonna stick together, we're gonna be wise, we're gonna use our common sense. We're not from this area, so we gotta be vigilant. So these guys approach us. They're like, yo, what it do, baby? Like, how's it going, girls? What y'all up to? What's y'all plan for tonight? I'm so sorry if I keep touching my face because of this fan. They were like, yo, what's the plan for tonight? And I instantly was just like, I'm not paying them any mind, y'all. I'm from New York, so I've seen a lot of BS. I've had to, maneuver through a lot of BS. So I kind of don't pay a lot of things mind because I just know better. So I wasn't really entertaining them. They looked kind of young. Like, they looked like 18, 19, 20. So I was just like, listen, y'all not even my age group. So to the left, But Gigi was entertaining the conversation. She came here to live her best life, honey. Like, granted, yes, I came there to live my best life too, but I wanted to be smart about it. I wasn't just gonna be all willy-nilly, like my life don't matter because I want to have a good time. So let's call the guys Julio and Pepe. Okay, so Julio was the guy who was doing most of the talking. So it was like Julio and Gigi that were, conversing. So Julio was like, yo, like, the move for tonight, we trying to go to Club Live. Y'all ladies should come through. We from Boston. We some scammers. So we got money, da-da-da. So they said they were scammers, and I was looking at them like, I was not impressed, y'all, because like I said, being from New York, I have this idea of what scammers look like. In New York, scammers are like very flashy. Like, they're very, very flashy. Gucci belt, Gucci wallet, Gucci pants, Gucci slippers. Like, they look very flashy. So it's like, nothing about these guys were screaming scammer to me. Like, they had some regular ass, like, maybe like Nike t-shirt, Nike basketball shorts, and some regular slides. So I was like, you're a scammer. You don't say. Like, they wasn't carrying no $100 bills. Like, they didn't look like it. So I was just like, okay. Like I said, I wasn't really entertaining them that much. I was just like, whatever. But Gigi was. She was like really talking to them and, really entertaining this conversation. So, they exchanged numbers, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna see y'all tonight. Y'all, I was not planning to go anywhere. Like, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the club they was talking about was Club Live, right? So when they said, I was like, that club sounds so familiar. Like, but I couldn't put my hand on it. Like what type of club is that? But I assumed it was a club that a lot of celebrities went to, because while we were on the beach, there was like a plane that went by with a banner saying Trey Songz would be at Club Live. So I was like, okay, like, this must be a high profile club. How are these people gonna get us into a high profile club? Like, the tickets gotta be expensive. So, and especially they was jacking, like, we're gonna get y'all into VIP, yada yada. So I was like, okay, cool, not falling for the trap. So we went throughout our day. You know, we finally get back to our hotel, and Gigi is still talking about going to Club Live, and I'm like, sis, like, you cannot be this gullible. Like, we do not know these guys from nowhere. We're not from Miami. We don't know these people. At this time, Miami was like going through a lot of, like, I think sex trafficking. Things were happening in Miami, y'all. So I was like, nah, we gotta be smart. We don't know these people, even though they might look younger than us. That doesn't mean like we need to be foolish. Like, we need to be smart about it. And like, both of our sisters had been to Miami before, so they was just telling us like, yo, if y'all wanna have a good time, go to South Beach. There's a lot of clubs there, so y'all could club hop. Like, y'all pretty girls, like, y'all could get free drinks and all this stuff. Like, it was gonna be a good time. Sis was not jacking that. Like, and mind you, our hotel was very far from South Beach, so it would just be smarter for us to catch an Uber to go South Beach, you know, without going like all these places, because it costs money. Like, it was very expensive for us to go to South Beach, so it was like, let's just go to South Beach right away, and we could just, you know, make our trip shorter, like South Beach and then coming back, and that would be just like 2 trips. But nah, sis was like, nah, but Julio said he gonna get us into VIP and like yada yada, I think we should go, blah blah blah. So I said before, it was Gigi and Nina, and Nina, like, she's just kind of like go with the flow, kind of, you know, go with what Gigi was saying. So it was kind of like 2 versus 1, so it's like I had no choice but to just follow what they was gonna do. So, you know, we make our way to this place. I think this place may have been on South Beach, but in another area of South Beach, I think. I don't know Miami like that, so I'm not really too sure. So we're in this hotel. The bottom floor is like a plaza area, and there's like a little entrance, I guess, to get into the club. It was just like a barricade with, or whatever, the ropes, and some security guards were standing by the ropes or whatever. That was kind of like letting people in and out. But once we got there were a bunch of people like standing around, like, and I was so confused, because I was like, what type of club is this? Like, is the club this? Like, the plaza's a club or what? Because everyone was just like standing around and sitting, and I was like, okay, I'm very confused. So we're waiting now for Julio and his boys, and you know, they're taking a while. So I start talking to some people, and I'm like, how much does it cost to like get into Club Live? Like, you know, I was just thinking, like, if these guys don't get us in, we have to have a backup. Like, you know, are we gonna pay to get into the club ourselves or what? So I asked, and this lady was like, oh, it's like $100. Come again? Yo, $100. Listen, Mabel does not even like paying $20 to shake her ass at a club. Like, so $100 to me, it was like, no, it's not gonna happen. So I already made my plan. Like, listen, if ish hits the fan, I'm gonna have to see the door, because I'm not paying $100 for nothing. So I remember telling these girls this, and they just kind of like paid it no mind. They was still betting that Julio and his boys was gonna, you know, get us in. So I was like, okay, cool. So we was waiting, and this, like I said, this is a high profile club, so I was seeing a lot of like Instagram models, like a lot of people that look like they had money, you know. So finally Julio and the boys get there, and it's like 10 boys, I feel like, rolling deep with one girl, y'all. So it was a lot of boys and one girl, and the 3 of us, so it's like 4 girls in total, and we was all gonna be with these dudes, right? So they get there, and they, you know, greet us, they greet Gigi, you know, yada yada, and then they were like, you know, thanks for waiting for us, we here now, we about to, you know, get y'all to the VIP section. They was hyping this ish up, y'all. They was hyping it up, and Gigi was like so excited, like, no, we're gonna get in, oh my God, like really hype. And mind you, I'm still there like the negative Nancy, I guess, because I was just like, I just don't think this is gonna go through, y'all. Like, I don't believe in this. Like, you know, my common sense is telling me it's just not gonna work. Like, so they start doing their calculations, y'all. Never in a day did I hear $6,000 to get all of us into the VIP section. Bruh, that's a car. That's a car. That's a down payment on a house, y'all. Like there's so much things you could do with that $6,000, and I was just like, to get into a VIP section of a club that I don't even know if it's gonna be lit or not. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a good time. But like, dang, they got it like that. They got that money like that, y'all. So they finished doing their calculation and they start making, like, I guess negotiations or something with the security guards to get into the club. And so the security guard was like, I bet, like, we ready to take y'all. So they were like, all right, we just need to see, so sorry guys, we just need to see some ID. So now everybody's getting their ID checked. Like I said, I was 22 at the time, my girlfriends were 22 at the time, so it was like, to us there was no problem until the other security guards started calling more security guards over, and I think they even called the owner over, and they were like, listen,
Security! Security! This dude needs to go. He needs to go. Need to go. Thank you.
y'all boys, y'all gonna have to go. And they kicked the boys out of the plaza. We didn't even get into the club yet, y'all. We didn't even get inside the club. We still in the plaza, and they said, y'all boys, y'all gotta go. Ladies, and whoever was left, who actually had like real IDs, he was like, all right, y'all could pay to get in. And we're like, yo, how much is it? $100. I already told y'all, Mabel is frugal. Mabel came there with a budget. Mabel was not balling. So Mabel was not gonna spend $100 to get into no club. Period. So I was like, y'all, I was like, didn't I say this? Like, didn't I tell y'all this? But y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all wanted to listen to, you know, thing one and thing B. That's the story time about how I got finessed in Miami, y'all, and it is what it is. But if you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Like, I'm coming with bangers. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.